All right, so we made it to the summer equinox, and well, as I'm recording this, when I wanted to start recording it, it was 12:12, and it's 44% on my clock. It's 12:14 as I'm recording, 44% on my clock. So 444 might be important to you. Maybe you've been seeing the numbers 444. I am again guided to light a Lakshmi incense. All right. So what am I guided to even talk about right now? Because I don't know, in this transition, so we have this full moon happening as well. So between like yesterday today, there's that full moon, or the summer solstice, winter solstice, depending on which hemisphere you're in, and then the full moon in Capricorn. Also, so like the energies are very potent. Okay, let's just say that. It's just been very potent. So I don't know about you, if you've been feeling fatigued or tired, or just feeling like you're really, your body's undergoing a purge, which means maybe you're doing a lot more resting, not feeling like you can do too much. That's entirely normal, because again, we're going through, these are times, the times that we're living in are unprecedented. So as things are as we're clearing out those denser energies, it just allows for more light to come on board, and it just it moves faster. It's easier for, once you clean up the debris, then it's a clean slate. It's easier for things to, I don't know, Spirit, how do you want to say it? It's easier for things to line up, move into place when there's a clean slate. Whereas if there's a whole bunch of debris, a whole bunch of clutter, then it takes more time. So Spirit has been strategic in asking you to remove these things from your life, so that you can again bring in something that is truly aligned for you and can bring you a fresh, clean slate. And we're ending these big cycles, and this year is very big on karmic balance and having things really come into balance, come into alignment for you. What else? I was hearing the song Deja Vu, and it feels like maybe you're revisiting these certain situations. Could be with the same people, could be the same situation, just a different person. But it could be like maybe last year you were dealing with, or you're revisiting something that transpired a year ago, and you're like, what the fuck? Why am I revisiting this? It's again clearing out that clutter, clearing out the debris, because the person that you were a year ago is not the person that you are now. And you have evolved, you have changed, you have grown, and the way that you are facing a certain situation, or facing that old situation, is not the same as you did the last time. It may feel extra overwhelming because once you start to get yourself into a flow, and you know who you are, and you understand your worth, there's certain situations that it feels bigger, it feels too much, because you understand your value now, because you understand your worth now. So then you're asking yourself, or you get frustrated with the fact that, and I just saw 444 on the clock, you get frustrated with the fact that, like, I know my worth, I know my value, so why am I still in this situation? Why is there this cycle repeated? Why is this feeling of deja vu? Didn't I cycle through that already? And it's like, yes, you did cycle through that. But again, as we're learning and growing and evolving, you just kind of see things from just a different perspective, from a higher perspective. So again, it's good that you've reached that point where now you're like, I can't even bother to handle being in this circumstance because I have outgrown it. And it's okay to say, I'm done. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to be angry when you know your value, when you know your worth, and you know that you're meant for something more. 555 on the clock. You're ready for change. You're ready for that big change. And it's at that point where you're like, maybe you're at that point of no return where there's no way that you're going to continue on in this cycle. That feeling of deja vu doesn't feel good. Maybe before, there's certain things that you would have continued to tolerate. And at this point, as you've grown so much, there's certain things that you will no longer tolerate, that you will no longer entertain, because that is no longer a part of that timeline that is of highest and best for you, because you decided to put your foot down and say, enough is enough. You said, God, universe, spirit, source, whatever you want to call, I am done. I am done with this situation. I am done with living in this state of mind. I have outgrown this situation. Not, again, you're not better than anybody, but you just, again, have a different lens. You're just wearing different lenses. You're just wearing different glasses, and you're able to see, sorry, I'm getting the reference of like, you were colorblind and you put on glasses and you're seeing these things, these different colors. And in your life, you're seeing life from a different perspective. So you're wearing different glasses, which gives you something that you didn't even know that you were missing. And it's like Spirit's coming in and wanting to give you new glasses, present you new glasses that will give you the sight to see all of these new things that you may not have been privy to before. There was a lot of debris. Maybe your glasses were smudged. Maybe you had the correct glasses on, but they were so smudged. There was so much on it that somebody took the glasses away. You felt really blind, and maybe that there was that point where you have to go, and it feels like your faith is really being tested, and God's been removing these glasses, so you really had to walk by faith, not by sight, because you didn't even have your glasses. And so in that, you had to trust, you had to lean into the knowing that, again, you've navigated these trails before, so you had an understanding. You knew kind of the path that you were going on, but you also had these other guides, maybe even like spirit guides, spirit animal guides that were protecting you along your path. And so you've been given these little, it's like little, I just keep seeing little birds along the path, just to confirm to you, just to emphasize to you, you're on the right path. You have been protected spiritually. And I know for myself, I've been seeing so many birds. Even this evening, I've seen some robins, but my pair of bird, my unlikely pair, my crow and my blue jay, presented themselves this week. And it's great, but it's Spirit really getting in our face. And honestly, and also today, I just noted the birds that I did see, they're just like the way that they flew, and it was like they made a spectacle to make sure that I saw. So Spirit's like, we're going to make it known that you are seen, that we hear you, that we see you, that you are meant to shine. I love you so much. Many blessings.